Greetings, friends. It's Pat back with another episode of Let's Talk Travel. And it is a good one tonight, folks. I am going to be giving you an episode of Pat's Picks, my all time favorite travel accessories updated for 2024. Now, travel is my passion, but in addition, as a professional travel advisor, travel is, in a sense, my job. And so I do have a bit of insight and experience. I use a lot of different things in my travels, and I've narrowed down the list of some of my favorites. And I think that many of you, if you listen in and take some notes, you are going to find some of these that are going to become favorites of yours as well. I'm going to be going down a list of about 10 or 12 of my all-time favorite travel accessories, and this is updated for current 2024 favorites. And I'm just going to start in and share with you. There is a lot to cover, and as always, folks, if you're listening live, you do want to stay tuned because we will be giving away one of these fabulous accessories at the end of the broadcast just for live listeners only. So you will want to stay tuned because there's some good stuff here that we are going to be covering this evening. And I am going to start off. This is a fairly simple accessory. These are silicone luggage tags. They come in a bunch of different colors, and I love these. These are on a heavy wire. It screws together so they don't become lost. They don't tear off like some of these things that fasten with a buckle or worse, paper tags or something that the airline gives you. And the big thing I love about these is you could get these bright colors, and it's easy when you're flying somewhere or you are trying to pick out your luggage after getting off a cruise and all the piles of luggage there in the terminal. You will easily spot your luggage if it has these silicone tags on it. Now, you are going to find these are going to be probably in the neighborhood of about $12 or so. Most of these things you can find on Amazon, folks. Order it online. You don't have to go prowling around the mall and luggage stores and things looking for these items. You can order them online very easily, and many times at a little bit of a discount on the pricing as well. And if you're like I am, I've joined Amazon Prime because we do order online for a lot of things. I don't have the time or the inclination these days to go prowling the malls looking for something. So we do a lot of online ordering, and having Amazon Prime is a great investment for us because we get the free shipping, and usually it's expedited. Many things we get next day. So it is great. Even if you're leaving in short order, you've got a trip in the next couple of weeks. You like some of these accessories, you can get them in time for your next trip. Now, another little accessory that I like, and I've got a couple of different options here to show you. These are drink caddies, and they come in. There are a number of different styles. You can choose what suits you, maybe what you think would work best for the style of your particular luggage handles. But if you're like I am, you're trying to get through the airport, you've got luggage, you've got who knows what else, a carry-on of some kind that you're dragging along with you, and you want to get that cup of coffee. You haven't had time for breakfast. You want to get maybe a donut or some biscotti, or you want to get a cola and a sandwich for lunch, and you don't have any hands free trying to juggle these things and keep control of your luggage. This is a very handy little gadget that attaches to the handles of your luggage, and it's very inexpensive. Depending on the model you choose, somewhere in the neighborhood of $15, maybe a little less. definitely under $20 for these, and you are going to be very happy you have these if you're flying somewhere and you know it's long walks around these major airports, folks. You really you know, you're going to need to stay hydrated if you're traveling. So having one of these can be a great investment for your convenience and keep from spilling something all over yourself as you're trying to juggle things as you go navigate through the airport. So another thing that we frequently recommend to people, and this is great on cruise lines, or if you have an extended stay at a uh, even a hotel, and you need a place for your stuff. I mean, I'm going to tell you something. You know, my husband uses a scooter, and so we frequently these days book when we're staying at a hotel property. We frequently stay in an accessible room, so he's easily able to utilize the shower and the bathroom accessories and so, or yeah, use the bathroom and so forth. But I don't know what's with these properties, and I'm talking about Hiltons and Holiday Inns and what have you, various different brands. But folks, for some reason, they think that people who need accessible accommodations don't utilize toiletry products or something. I have stayed several different times at a property in an accessible room, and they had nowhere to put your toothpaste, your lotions, your potions, whatever you need, cosmetics, and so forth. There was no storage, no kind of unit in the bathroom that had no shelving. It would have been very easy for them to just, if nothing else, if they didn't want to put in a vanity, they could have easily installed a couple of open shelves in there, but nothing. And there was no place, just a sink and no place to put your stuff. So one of these hanging organizers, if you're on a cruise ship where storage is limited, you could maybe some of these you can even use a shoe organizer for this. It has many pockets, and you could use maybe a few slots for shoes and the rest for your toiletries and whatever items you need. But this comes in very handy. It goes right over the door, takes up no space. uh Figure on spending somewhere under $25 certainly. uh some can be had for as little as $15, so very economical, and you will be glad you had it if you ever encounter one of those rooms like we have stayed in a couple of times. I just don't know what these people are thinking when they build these units. The next item I'm going to recommend. This is one. I mean, have you ever been that person at the airport? Unfortunately, I can say once or twice I have been, where my luggage is overweight. I do not want to spend an extra $50 or $75 for that overweight suitcase. So I'm shifting things around and adding layers to what I'm wearing, whatever it takes. This luggage scale will save the bacon for you folks. It will keep you from being that person. I mean, you talk about being red faced. I'm a travel advisor. It was so embarrassing to be up there opening a suitcase and taking out a few items to get it. It was, it was just a couple of pounds, but I had to get it down. And so I was there unstuffing the suitcase to be able to check it without paying an additional fee. And, nobody wants to stupid fees. This is a really handy thing. You just hook it on your luggage and pick it up, and you can have one of these. There are a lot of different brands, a lot of different styles out there, but figure around $12, very reasonable, and you will be very glad that you have this. It's good to take along on the trip with you as well. If you're like I am, you may pick up a few souvenirs along the way, a few things that you stuff into your suitcase. Take it on the trip with you. Don't leave it back home, because if you pick up a few things, you may want to weigh that bag again before you leave to get on your return flight, because it could be that you've gone overweight there. So you just take it along with you and use it for the return trip as well. Now, this little gadget, it comes, as you can see, in assorted colors. But these days we travel with all kinds of electronics. I know you do it. I do it. We have our phones, our chargers, all of our, our headset. I don't know what all we have, our earbuds, and all of these different things that we travel with. And if you're like I am, I have had mine turn into like a nest of snakes in my computer bag. I'm trying to pull out one thing, and I've got to take everything out. It's all gotten into one big wad in my, I don't know how that happens. It's like Christmas lights. Though, they just somehow over the summer they just all manage to get tangled together. Well, that happens to my electronic cords if I put them in my computer bag without the organizer. Highly recommend one of these organizers. Very inexpensive on Amazon. You can pick one up for about $10. Take your choice of colors and keep your electronics organized for that trip. You will be very glad that you're not dealing with trying to sort out a wad once you get on board your ship or wherever you are going. You are organized, and that is a great thing. Now, here's one. These are wine wings. We have given these out as gifts on multiple occasions. If any of you travel to places, if you enjoy a bottle of wine, maybe you don't enjoy a bottle of wine, but what a great gift to bring back for your sister or your cousin or your best friend who loves a bottle of wine. And bring them home a bottle of this, these wonderful little wines that if you're traveling in Italy or Croatia or France, get some of these local wines that you can't get in the US. They're produced in smaller batches. They don't ship them out internationally. So great gifts. And these come in a set of 4, and they're about $25, and they are reusable. So you buy one set, you use it repeatedly. You certainly don't want to, I mean, yes, they will ship it for you, but dear Lord, let me tell you, the cost of that shipping is going to double or even more that bottle of wine if you have it shipped home. And nobody wants to put red wine in a suitcase and risk it being broken and leaking all over the contents of your beautiful white sweater and so forth. So get the wine wings. The wine will be, they're padded, they're like a bubble wrap in bottle shape. Great thing to bring your wines home, and or any other liquor. I suppose you don't have to have just wine. It could be if you're traveling in the to Jamaica, maybe you want to bring home a bottle of rum for your neighbor or watching your dog or who knows what. But these are great, and this way the wine is protected. It's padded. It's not going to break, and also in the off chance that something happened, that it did, your suitcase got crushed somehow. Uh, Trust me, things do happen with these airlines. I could tell you a couple of things, but that anyway, the wine wings are a great thing. They're going to run about $25 for a set of 4 of these. Maybe you only need a couple of them. Give a couple away to a friend. So great accessory there that I highly recommend. The next one I'm going to recommend is, packing cubes are huge these days. Everybody has packing cubes, and there's all kinds of packing cubes out there. I happen to like this particular set. These are compression packing cubes by Bagail, Bagail. They come in a rainbow of assorted colors. You can choose your favorites. I kind of went with this plum. It goes with my luggage, so I've gone with this. And there, a set of 4 of these, as pictured here, comes in about $25. These are very sturdy. They have a double zipper and you can really compress your clothes. You can pack a lot of stuff into a carry-on if you use these compression packing cubes. I happen to love these. Save space. And one thing it does do, I'm just going to alert you. Yeah, you'll save space, but that luggage is going to be heavier because you've been able to cram a lot more in it. So that carry on could be hard to heft up. Just smile sweetly, gals, and maybe that guy coming down the aisle of the aircraft might just be willing to help you get it up over your head. I have torn rotator cuffs, and I always need help with getting my computer bags, but there's always somebody who's gallant and willing to help. Again, these are right on Amazon. Amazon, the Bagale compression packing cubes, right around $25 for a set of four. When I checked the price recently. Now here's one for you. I love this one. We carry so many things with us when we travel that are hard to replace. Our passports, maybe we have, our cell phone. Yeah, maybe, and you might have a safe in your room, but you just don't trust it. You know that room stewards are going to be able to unlock those safes if they want to. Now, I've never, ever once heard of anyone losing something. None of our clients and all the people we book have ever come back to me and told me that their safe was broken into on board the ship. I'm sure that it has happened. It's never happened to the hundreds of people that we've booked, and so those safes are usually very safe bet for you. But sometimes you need to take stuff with you. You might be going to a resort for a day, and this is a small portable safe. You see that around the edge of it, it has a locking cord. So you take the safe, you set the your combination for the safe, and then you chain it to something large that's not portable. Maybe your chair at the beach or something that somebody can't easily carry away. And you can usually, I don't advise people to carry your passports. There are a handful of locations around that they do require travelers, visitors to their country, to keep their passports on them at all time. You might want to secure your telephone, jewelry that you don't want to take in the pool or into the ocean when you're swimming. Any of those things. This is a great accessory. It's lightweight. It will hold a surprising amount of stuff, and it will come in right about $20 on Amazon for this particular model of the travel safe. And I just think this is something you would get a lot of use of if you're traveling, and even on board the ship. You want to take certain stuff with you when you go. Maybe you're going to go to lunch. You want to have your phone, your camera, whatever with you. This way you can take it with you. You can secure it to your chair, so it can't walk off while you're in the pool or napping, whatever. Now, this next item, this is an absolute must have if you travel internationally. I happen to like this. It's a universal adapter that you can take with you. It has all of these plugs. Europe does not have you've got Europe, South America, wherever you go, the plug can be different. The outlets are very different wherever you go. This universal adapter virtually covers them all. You just choose the plug that works and set it up. And as you see there are space to plug in 3 different items here once you have it hooked up. And wherever you travel outside the USA, you absolutely need some kind of adapter because our 110 current um, utility or devices just do not work there, and you need to be able to plug in your chargers, charge your phone, whatever it is, and this adapter is going to be absolutely priceless for you when you are traveling internationally. Now, here is my new personal favorite accessory. I have given this away several times on Let's Talk Travel. This is and I'm going to name brands here. This is the Zappin Travel Wallet, and it comes in a variety of colors. I gave my sister a purple one. I have the red one that comes in navy, it comes in black, gray, all kinds of colors to suit your preference. And it has these wonderful pockets where you can virtually store almost everything that you need. As you can see, there are credit cards. Oh, and this has the RFID blocking uh, capability in there, so your credit cards are safe. They will not be compromised. They can't scan them remotely on this. You know, that's a thing these days. But you have pockets here for your passport, for your travel documents, for currency, um, car keys, credit cards, change, uh, whatever you need. This has become my personal favorite accessory. I am using it. I love it when we cruise. I tuck my documents. As you see on the outside there, there's a pocket where I can slide our boarding passes right in there, the passport's right inside. It's very easy and convenient. I have everything that we need. I can put both of our passports in there for me and Marvin, and it is my very favorite travel accessory these days. And I carry it in Europe. I carry it when we cruise. I absolutely love this. Can't recommend it highly enough. Now, you would think, oh, this is going to be expensive. No, no, indeed it's not. This is available on Amazon under $20. And again, there's a rainbow of colors. Whatever suits you, you can find something. If you're conservative and want the gray or black, you could get it. Or if you, like me, like a little more color, choose away because there are, I mean, orange, red, green, what have you, all kinds of colors available there. I love, love, I can't tell you how much I love this accessory, my very favorite. Now, here's my other go-to when I travel. And again, this is a crossbody travel handbag. The brand is Travelon, Travelon, and it comes in a variety of colors and various styles. The crossbody bag is what I highly recommend. You know, sometimes you just need to carry more stuff than what the travel wallet is going to hold. Sometimes you got stuff you got to carry and you need the handbag, ladies. You know, that's just the case. And of course, the travel wallet will slip inside here so you can easily extricate it and still have your handbag. But this has all kinds of security features included. You know, in Europe, it's typically very safe to travel in Europe wherever you go. But the pickpockets over there can be legendary. Most of the crimes is crime of opportunity, and if they have an opportunity to snag a handbag, they're often gone with it. Sometimes they even just have a sharp knife and they just cut the strap and run. Well, this they can't do that. It has a steel cable running through that uh, handle, that the strap, so people can't cut it. It doesn't cut. It has safety locks and snaps on the zipper, so they can't just easily ease open the zipper. They've got to maneuver a safety lock on those with it. You've got to use your thumb and forefinger and get it in the right position before you can open that zipper and so they can't just pick your wallet out of there. Love this handbag. I have been using these for years. I've pretty much worn one out and I reordered a different one recently. So I am still using this. I have been for probably 20 years before I ever got into this business. I owned that handbag. This is probably the most expensive of any of the uh, accessories that I've mentioned this evening. It comes in around $60, depending on which model you choose. So, whatever it is that appeals to you, you can pick and choose which model you prefer, and you will be happy with the results, and your belongings will be secure. So that's it for my recommendations on my favorite travel accessories 2024. I hope I mentioned something that's useful to you. And bringing this to an end now. And tonight I am going to give away, for the live listeners only, I am going to give away a set of these great uh, compression packing cubes from Bagel, and we're going to give this away. I want to have you, if you're listening live only, go to the comments section and enter in the comments section right now just the word accessories. That's it, accessories, in the comments section. And one of our live listeners this evening is going to win a set of these excellent Bagel compression uh, packing cubes. I actually just ordered a new set for myself recently, and folks, you just can't get enough of them. If you know someone who travels a lot, they would be a great gift for someone as well. So, folks, that's it for this evening. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you very, very much. Our regular viewers, we just love you all. And I guess that's it for this week then. And we hope to see you again next week when we have another fun episode of Let's Talk Travel. Bye now.